Let's go check out this green Camaro from Wisconsin that just came in. Awesome color combo on it, awesome interior. It's pretty much the cleanest Camaro that I've ever seen. I'm not really a big Camaro person, but this really just hits the spot. As Matt would say, it's sick. There they are. So it's actually, it looks black from far away. You get up close to it, it is hunter green. Beautiful color interior on it. It has, of course, the exhaust on it. It has a Pro Charger already on it. And we are just doing internal upgrades at this point. No meth, doing a fuel system. So it's already got a couple things done to it. Pro Charger. And we're just gonna go in internals and basically do a full build except for any meth on it right now. I don't know if maybe down the line he'll change his mind and go meth. Meth is just another safer option as long as you keep up with it. But it is definitely a beautiful car. Color is sick. It's very hard to see on camera, but it is green. And I hear that we got some stuff in the trunk for us.
ZL1 wheels?
ZL1 wheels?
Somebody had to put a front seal in it. 7 hours to replace the front seal. Sick. Here we go, Eric. Oh, we got some cards, boys. Actually, we might want to wait till Fran gets here. Oh, Spotted Cow. I've heard of this.
I mean, it's perfect coming from Wisconsin because it is
I've heard this is really good.
Official milk state.
It's an ale. I'm excited.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, open. Oh, wow.
Oh!
Holy smokes.
Ooh. Thank you.
It says for bail. It says
Yeah,
Matt for
bail.
Hey, get.
Wow, appreciate it.
Thank
you a
you
lot.
so
I'm gonna
much.
get hammered off all this beer tonight and end up in jail.
Literally. Pull out this beer. Tell them a little bit about
Dude,
it.
I swear,
Very generous.
I swear I've heard of this. Spotted Cow. Somebody
Oh,
Somebody
yeah,
at a
there's
bar
more-
somewhere
there's more
one
than
night.
2 6-packs. So
What was that, 4? Yeah, cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
That's like above and beyond.
Yeah, and you have the sickest Camaro I've ever seen. So,
Yeah,
God, that color's awesome.
it's cool.
Eric was telling us that the official color of this is
Come on, Papa.
Rally Green.
It's a 2020 Camaro SS, a Pro Charger already on it. It's got a P1X. Matt's doing it, so you have information on what it's getting. I think we're setting the blower out and some other stuff. Is this thing auto? 550? I don't know.
I don't. Is there anything done to it besides the?
Besides the blower, I mean, it looks like it's got at least, of course, a cat back. No header, stock manifolds.
Kyle's probably close, 540 or so.
Something's smoking around the manifolds area underneath.
Smoking.
So I didn't make quite a full pull because it started breaking up. Probably needs spark plugs, but it made 518. So I'm guessing it would have made right in the range we expected, about 550. Probably had another 500-600 RPM to go, which would have picked up another 2 pounds of boost maybe, so pound of boost. It's getting upgraded blower. It's got the smaller intercooler than what we usually use. I don't think it's getting meth, so we might see close to the high 7s out of this car. You know, it won't be the big power like we do with the F1A Pro Charger cars, but it'll still be a hell of a lot of fun.
Getting ready to clean up my covers, get this motor back together and back in the car today is my goal. Should be easily obtainable.
You wouldn't have to if the bolts for the bracket weren't behind the water pump.
Yeah, sucks. That's stupid.
All right, this car came to us, I think it was stock with the P1X on it.
Ah, figured.
What?
That 8800.
On pump.
He's like, oh, I want to see it on a 9. I'm like, God, it's not going to make 900. I told him a million times, I didn't think it would make 8.
I'm surprised it made that too, because it made 730 and then it made 719, and then I played with it a little bit and then it just made 805, which kind of shocked me. But I don't know how much more it'll make there on pump. I mean, it's pretty clean overall. Yeah, I'm saying, but with E, I don't know what it'll make on E. Yeah, I'm gonna try and clean it up, and if I can get it to duplicate it a couple times, then we'll be good. But yeah, this thing, I think, let me see, did we do headers on it? No, I guess it had headers and a P1X Pro Charger kit on it. I don't know if it was Pro Charger's tune or like he had somebody do it. I have no idea. But it baselined, I think, like 5, pretty low, whatever it was. Maybe like 515 or 550, I don't remember. Oh no, I lied. We did 2-inch American Racing headers on it. So it was stock with a Pro Charger. Leave me alone. We did a cam package. Well, heads cam, rod piston. We did a 9-1 lower balancer, MSD intake, Nick Williams throttle body. We did our fuel system, K-Tech valve covers, and then on the Pro Charger, we sent it back to upgrade the P1 to a D1X. I think it was a P1X on here, and we upgraded to a D1X, and then we also did the race intercooler because it had like the standard, not that you guys probably see a lot of these, but if you can tell they're not like the race kit because they have like a half-size intercooler. Then when you do like the race kit or whatever, it does a full-size intercooler. So we did that. We did LT4 high side, so high injectors and pump. And that was it. I really only made like maybe 4 pulls on this thing, like 2 full pulls, and it's doing better than I honestly thought it would. It has no meth on it, so it's on straight pump gas right now, and it just made 805 on 12.5 pounds. Like I said, which was a little more than I thought it would make, just because the pulls before this, it made like 730, and then I played with it and it dropped to 719, but it got a little knock, and I kind of cleaned that up and did some other stuff, and then it just made 805. Pretty good, honestly. So I mean, this thing may make 850 on E, which in reality is pretty good for a D1X on like 12.5, 13 pounds through an auto. You know, it's pretty stout. No meth on these things. It's pretty hard to make power on 93. It's not that bad to make it on like straight E or a flex fuel or something like that, but straight 93, it's not the easiest to make power. I'm pretty happy with 805, honestly. That's pretty stout. This thing's pretty cool. Like, it's green and has like this brown interior, which none of us actually have ever seen like a color combo Camaro like this. And it's got like the gunmetal gray like ZL1 wheels on it. It looks sick. It's just not like a normal standard color combo that you see on a car. You know, everything we do is like, you know, not everything, but I should say like majority of stuff is like normal colors. Blue, white, black, you know, red, whatever. It's, I don't know how many of these greens they made. It's a 2020. I don't know how many of these greens they made, but it's definitely different. It's a pretty cool car. It came from Wisconsin, I think? Yes, Wisconsin. I don't know how far that is, but it's not close. Wrapping this thing up here in a little bit. Same exact thing there. 805 there, 806 to pull before, 666 torque both times. So I revved it a little higher there and made 13.4 pounds of boost there. So let me see, I'm just gonna try one last little thing to try and get this thing just a peak touch higher. The LTs are finicky, man. If you don't know how to actually tune these things and like what they want or what they're doing on certain things, I mean, you can really mess these things up. I mean, you could honestly like have air fuel good, in reality be 100 horsepower down from someone who knows how to tune these things correctly. I mean, it's not just air fuel and timing. Direct injection is a whole different ball game. There's a lot that goes into like really understanding and knowing how to properly control like the direct injection on these things. These things are finicky. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it took me, I'd say a year or more of playing with them to really figure them out. Like when I first started tuning the LTs, it would take me days to tune one, 2 or 3 days to tune one. Now I can put a base file in one. Even this thing, like, you know, something that makes 800 horsepower, I put a base file in it, and within 2 pulls, it's making 800. You know, before that would have taken me probably a fucking week. But honestly, no joke. Once you do a couple hundred of them, I mean, obviously they get a little easier. But still, like, if you have one of these cars, taking them to somebody who, like, doesn't primarily do GM is a big risk, honestly. Bit lower there, got a little knock up top. I mean, I made 3 pulls back to back to back, so not surprising that it got a little bit of knock. But I'm probably gonna leave the pump gas numbers there and then throw some E in this thing and kind of see where we're at. See where we're at there. All right, got some E in it now. But it got some knock up top, so I just got to take care of that. Thing should be a pretty fun car for nothing really too crazy. I mean, like I said, low boost, small blower, so it comes in pretty fast. No meth, pretty fun. So it'll probably make around 850. That's my guess. Which is about 300 more than it came in with. It's out of fucking fuel though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Kind of figured that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You put E in it?
It's at 52% right now. I put E in it yesterday. Got good oil pressure. 101. I made 805 yesterday. It's running out of fuel right now on E. That's what I'm trying to. We have different injectors in it. It's just with no meth, it's maxed out. All right, this thing was running out of fuel on E. It has like 53% E in it right now. And above like 5,500, it was actually a little higher than that. Above like 5,800, it was just running out. High pressure was dropping. Not much you can really do there. So I actually just put a couple gallons of pump gas in it. Hopefully bring this down to maybe 40%, and then hopefully it'll be okay there. There we go. Finally got it to clean up on E. It's at 44% E right now, which is the absolute max because duty cycle goes to 38, which is even a little higher than I like, but it's still good. Like high pressure is still good there. It just starts dropping off at like 6,800, which is fine. It's just made 871, so it's pretty stout for 13 pounds of boost on a D1X on 44% E, no meth. It's probably where we're gonna leave this thing. That's more than I thought it would make. I figured it would make probably around 800, and it made that on pump. So 870 is pretty stout. I'll probably let it cool and then do some trans tuning, and then this thing's ready to ship back to Wisconsin. I'm not sure if that's how they talk or not, but I get like a C for effort. Alright, just doing one final pull on this thing, and then gonna check trans tuning, and then it's done. Made exactly what it made yesterday, 870. Not that you guys know it's a different day, but it's a different day. I'll probably try a 4, 5, 6 shift on this thing, because I don't think it'll hook below that. 4, 5, 6 coming right up. And I clicked it into 7. It actually shifted great. This thing is loud. I'm gonna call that done. This thing's pretty stout for a little D1X with no meth. Should be fun. Also, I didn't know these seats are not stock. They're Catskins leather. I saw a little tag sitting on the side, and I've gotten in and out of this car 100 times and never noticed that. I just thought he ordered it this way. Pretty cool color combo. It looks good.